Welcome to Lunch Break Tarot. I'm Jolene, and if this video has found you, there's a message in it you're supposed to hear, big or small, so trust the timing. And when something I say resonates, please let me know by liking and subscribing. This is a timeless reading, but it happens to be a Friday. And I had to do this right now, or I wouldn't do it. Lighten some Palo Santo or something. Hope you're having a good day. I hope you're about to have a great weekend. I hope you got clarity the minute Mercury turned to direct. I kind of knew the whole time what I was waffling on during the retrograde. And so I was prepared. I felt all my feelings during the retrograde. Let's get on with your reading. What would you benefit from knowing about before it happens? Whew. I hope everyone has a good reading today that will set them off for an excellent weekend. I'm doing personal readings immediately after this one. So if that's something you're interested in, link will be in the description. $25 for the entire month of Leo season while supplies last. Will your cards ever come out? We don't know. Whew. Hey, yeah. Okay, we got King of Swords. So, okay. So if this is you, you are thinking about things very logically, not really thinking with your emotions, kind of done with all of that. If it's someone else, because the Mercury retrograde was in Cancer, so you did emotions galore. So now it is trimming the fat. You're trimming the fat, getting down to brass tacks. Or if this is someone you're dealing with, then they are getting that way with you. But we will clarify. We'll find out as we get more out of it. What else have we got? Oh yeah, I forgot my bracelets. Maybe that'll help. I smell grapes. Are grapes relevant to you? Because I don't have anything grapes in my house. I have grape juice in the fridge. It hasn't been opened for a week. Woo! Here we go. Oh yeah, dog. Okay, we got Ace of Cups. Okay, so this is a new beginning in love, or a personal healing, or a renewal in love. I'll talk you through these and clarify and get more out of them. What else have we got? Maybe someone is coming to their senses after you got down to brass tacks. Or maybe you're just finally having a chance to heal now that you have trimmed the fat. We shall see. I have the prettiest flowers that are growing outside. I posted them on Instagram. If you want to see them, follow me over there. They are lovely. Can't be bothered to edit them in here. I'm sorry this is taking so long. I am sorry. Do you need an apology? Okay, I'm going to take these. Through the Knight of Swords. Someone is rushing in. Maybe they will be giving you an apology. Okay, we got the Queen of Swords too. The divine counterpart to the King of Swords. So it seems like you're going to be having a conversation with someone a lot of very logical communication, um, being peppered with one point after another, pontificating left and right. And it looks like the King of Swords is professing love, but it's swords. So is it genuine? I mean, the Ace of Cups is genuine. And then you are kind of tired of nonsense. So it looks like you're not really letting the emotional chit chat get to you, or you're not letting it in. You're like heads will roll, like taking no nonsense. You're not doing it spitefully though. You're not being spiteful. You're just tired of pain, tired of nonsense. You're tired of wishy-washiness, ambiguity, lack of clarity. Oh, goodness gracious. Look what else we got, y'all. We got the Six of Swords, the Five of Cups, and the Ten of Wands. So this is leaving something behind, leaving something that's no longer viable behind, feeling bereft, distraught, despair, sorrow, and putting down a lot of heavy burdens. Yeah, ceasing to carry all of these burdens. I do want to get clarity on that though. Okay. Huh. Yeah. Okay. Well, clarify 10 of Wands. I actually ate late, so I don't have anything in the oven waiting for me right now. I did a personal reading for someone yesterday, and I really enjoyed it. It was really good for me. Although I did share an unlisted link with them, and they liked it. Do you got any big plans this weekend? I heard the Odyssey, I heard mixed things, but my best source is one of my favorite tarot readers. She said it was ungodly noisy, but she said it was in a good way because it shows how it feels on a boat. But she does not have autism like me. She's just a sensitive fellow. I cannot handle the noise. I am not holding you hostage to small talk. These cards just ain't coming. Oh, I have a pain in my neck because I've been so stressed about stuff in my personal life that makes it hard to focus at work. But I have to focus because I'm behind. And when I focus and I don't think about my personal life, I get a pain in my neck. Oh, it's like right here. And I've had it for like at least a year. Anyway, we got the Three of Wands. So these burdens that you're carrying are from waiting for someone constantly. It's a heavy burden to just be waiting in ambiguity constantly. And the Queen of Swords, this is you, like she's gesturing this way. So she's literally being like, look at all this nonsense I have to deal with from waiting constantly, never being able to rest. Okay. Clarify the Five of Cups. We got the Hermit. So this is going within, resting on your own laurels, finding your own center instead of outsourcing your center of self to another being who can't meet you. You are finding yourself. and healing and thinking about, that kind of wanted to come out. I don't know. Oh, I saw some good stuff down there. Clarify the Six of Swords. It does feel good sometimes to just be like, well, that was stupid. That obviously wasn't going to work for such and such reasons. Oh, here I am again. Oh, wow. Feels really good to be in my own space, my own center of being. Remember who I am. Clarify Six of Swords, which is leaving something not viable behind. Taking only the necessities in pursuit of calmer waters. Well, this is flipped forward. Okay, I'm going to take it. So it's the end of a major life cycle and the beginning of a new one. I think the Fool's Journey ends there. So, and there's an eclipse coming up, an 18-year eclipse. I met my ex and got with my ex whenever the last 18 years ago, like the end of 2007 to, there's like a window, an 18-year window of when the nodes were in the same place that they're at now in Leo and Aquarius. That's when we met. And then we actually got engaged 9 years after that when they were flipped, and now we're divorced. So if you want to think about what you were doing around those times, and then 9 years later, and then, so it's something similar, some similar theme will be playing out. I think it's December 2007 to August of 2009. And then (2017) ish, 18 months on, I don't know when, something like that, but brother. So yeah, so you're leaving it behind, something non-viable, putting down your burdens, tired of waiting for things to get better that never seem to get better. Clarify King of Swords. I'm doing it differently. I've kind of clarified the last bit before I clarified the first bit, that the first bit just felt obvious. Clarify King of Swords. Also, the Queen of Swords is turned away from him. He does seem to be offering something that sounds like love, but like resonantly, it doesn't feel like it. It just feels like lip service because you're just tired of hearing it. He never comes around unless you're at your freaking rock bottom, and you're so tired of that. Not that I don't know anything about that. I don't know anything about that at all. Clarify King of Swords. He does seem to be communicating a lot. And you are too. Yeah, you might be in a position where you don't really have a choice, because this is either you peppering him with all of your logic and truths, or this is him beating down your door to do it, hopefully respectfully. Well, I did just see Four of Swords, so he might be thinking, meditating for a while, deliberating about it for a while. Clarify King of Swords. Dropped. Ooh, okay, well, we found the Hierophant, or we dropped the Hierophant. So this is about commitment. This is about your belief system. This is King of Swords, though, so this is he's deliberating about whether he can commit or whether he even wants to. Obviously, he has been struggling to do this, or there wouldn't be an issue. But you know that he has to choose it because he genuinely wants it, not because he's trying to fit into some kind of box that you need in order to get his needs met. Yeah. I don't know. Looks like he's thinking about commitment. He's thinking about getting serious. Clarify Ace of Cups. Clarify Ace of Cups. Do you have any other favorite tarot readers? And tell me if you want in the comments. I'm really picky. And there's other astrologers that I really respect, and they have told me some of their favorite tarot readers, and I'll be like super excited to check them out. And then I check them out and I'm like, this guy? They like, I don't know. Some of them just don't seem legitimate to me. And I don't know. Tarot is one of those things when you're new to it and you're just starting to get interested in it. It's so delicate because it's like you can't get into it unless you can suspend your disbelief. I know that's like such a buzzword that's annoying, but there's no other words I can think of. Like you really need to like, I don't know, be able to have just enough faith to think that there's really something magical to it. And eventually you figure out there really is something magical to it. It's just that, like, if you want answers, you can get them. Okay, we have the Page of Wands. I will finish what I'm saying real quick though. You have to ask, and it can't be so in your face or in other people's faces that it takes away their free will of what they want to believe their world, what they want their world view to be. Like if you prove something beyond a shadow of a doubt that's mystical, you take away other people's free will. And this gives people the chance to stay deluded, which is part of the matrix. Like there's a time to stay deluded, and then there's a time to wake up. And that's where tarot, not just tarot, of course, but that's why I think it works. Okay, so we've got the Page of Wands, which is so it's a message. This is a message coming in of love, passion, like my cup runneth over. You're the only one for me. You're all I've ever wanted. I've come to my senses, yada, yada. I want you to feel cared for and supported, and anything you might possibly want to hear, you're going to hear it. You're going to hear it. Clarify Knight of Swords. Probably heard it over and over again, though, and then gave them a chance. And then they weren't sure again. Oopsie, just kidding. Okay, we got the High Priestess. So, and that's clarifying the Knight of Swords. So this is you, obviously. This is you using your intuition and really not falling for anything. If they do happen to say something sincere and you feel like it is, you can trust that. Your intuition is sharp as tacks right now when the Mercury's direct. So you're going to be looking for any shenanigans, and you're going to see them, and you're going to be calling them out. You're going to be saying every last one of them. There's not going to be any more nonsense, ambiguity, anything left unsaid as far as you're concerned, and you're going to share it because you're kind of going to be cornered. Clarify Queen of Swords. I've been having the craziest dreams. Such crazy dreams. Last night I dreamed I met a guy that was covered in tattoos. He was my love interest, and it was very exciting. And the night before that, I dreamed that this young family had a baby and a pit bull, and they were on top of the Statue of Liberty, and this poor dog jumped off the Statue of Liberty like twice and fell from a great height and like conked itself, its whole body like hit hard. Where it landed was like a Walmart parking lot. So I don't know. That's like the most American stuff I can think of. So something probably to do with America. And it's tough and dumb, innocent. Tough and dumb and innocent. Part of it can't be held back, and it's gonna fall. And I don't know. I mean, it's obviously just symbolism about that. And the whole time that was going on, I was fiddling with my car. Like, I don't know, my car kept pulling in and out of the driveway. I don't know what that was about. Anyway, we've got the Four of Wands clarifying the Queen of Swords. Well, you know what you want. This is what you want. You don't want a situationship. You don't want any effing nonsense. You know what you want, and you're not settling for anything less. You're not giving someone access to you. They can't meet you halfway. They can't commit to you. They can't be a true freaking partner. That can't figure out what position they're in. They need to either lead or follow in order for you guys to be a pack animals. Like, no being rogue anymore. And obviously there's different times to lead and follow in a partnership. It's a partnership. Both people have different strengths in different times, and you have to be able to follow suit. And if they can't do that, off with their heads. Not literally, but they're not a figurehead in your world. You're not putting up with it. Well, frick, this was long, but I think it was a good one. I hope you liked it. I'm gonna wrap this up here. Something I said resonated, let me know by liking and subscribing. Link in the description for a personal reading, $25 the whole month of August. See you in the next one. Bye.